He does serve with both hands. He plays different types of openings. He did a chessable course last year, I think on 1d4, as we see.
On the London system.
Exactly, and the London system. He doesn't go for that this time, though. You see the Queen's Gambit, and the Gambit has been accepted. Something we've rarely seen on the tour, actually, but a very solid opening from Magnus Carlsen. He's used this with success so far in this tournament in the Airthings Masters, Magnus, and some quick moves there. White is the first to castle, and now this last move by White, a bit of a strange one, a bit of a rare one, just bringing the White Knight out in this manner. Either way, Magnus maybe just going into solid mode now that he has the lead in this mini match. What do you think, guys? Good opening choice from either side?
Yeah,
too early to tell.
I know in this system White can often exchange the queens off, but we've talked about the ending, and I think Magnus will be very comfortable if the queens come off the board. So this last move you mentioned is peculiar, but I'm hoping that White is going to sacrifice a pawn here by pushing the other pawn in the middle up 2 squares, just saying have a pawn, I need to win, I'm going to take some risks, and I think this move at least blocks the queens. though it's just moved. So so black certainly has control of some nice squares in the middle here.
Yeah, actually you're completely right. I've analysed so many isolated queen's pawn positions with computers and they always overestimate white's chances. Often they say white has a +1 advantage, but then they just want to move their rook back and forth and do nothing. Also, the computers do slightly overestimate the bishop pair sometimes as well. I think some computers are even programmed to say bishops when they're as a pair are worth 3.5 or 3.25 each, whereas a knight is worth 3. And small adjustments like that might explain why the evaluation bar prefers white, but look at the black knight now, it's never getting kicked away. This position, very, very healthy for black. And as you say, Simon, white's not worse, but he's definitely not better anymore either.
No, I mean, it's maybe equal, but I mean, I'm just thinking if I was white here, I'd be trying to look at my pawns now, because black's got such good control, and I'd be trying to push my kingside pawns. But black is so solid now in the centre, and I just think Magnus is fine here, at the moment at least.
I think Liam is probably just playing to...
Off for a knight, we would have seen opposite colour bishops again. That's why Magnus retreated his knight. Maybe he senses some small chances of winning this game as black. That's the only reason I can justify that knight retreat. But I was about to say white can continue chasing that knight, and now bishop takes knight or the bishop going back where it came from. Both of those moves are going to lead to a draw. This game is fizzling out.
Wow. Good news for Magnus then. He will have the white pieces in game 3, and basically if he wins that game, he's going to already be ready for the semi-finals. Liam, he needs to win a game here to take it to tie breaks, and after this one, only 2 more rapid games to go.
Opposite colour bishops, Simon. Pawn structure basically symmetrical. Could it get any more drawish?
No, I don't think so. I mean, like, you know, they're playing these brilliant moves on the side now, but
shake hands.
Yeah, functionally shake hands.
Click mouses, I like that.
Yeah.
What was it that Jan Nepomniachtchi tweeted on the first day?
Warriors of the mouse.
Warriors
assemble.
of the mouse. Ah, I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and now Magnus is really just offering that handshake, and now the rooks are going to come off. And now it's just going to be a case of those opposite coloured bishops, just like someone getting divorced.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Ships passing in the night.
Ships passing in the night, I like that,
Yeah.
They can never connect.
Oh.
You know, we're going to have another poem come in and buy someone soon, aren't we, with that?
Yeah.
There you go, someone write a poem about the opposite colour bishops.
Yeah, we do love that. Or a selfie with a picture of opposite coloured bishops.
Just do that.
And we'll feature it on the show, yeah?
Or with your divorced wife if you want to. If you can arrange that.
Asking for trouble, but meanwhile we're about to see the draw agreed. Nothing to be done. It's a blockade for both sides, and there we go. The position repeats itself. It's a draw.
All right. Magnus still up by 1 point after 2 games here.